Hi, my name is Silja Guillen, and I'm the coordinator for this online program. And I also happen to be one of the instructors during this session. First of all, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you. We are very proud of the decision you have made to take this course. It will definitely prove to be a tool that will strengthen you as a professional, that will give you strategies to help you in the classroom, and that will put you on the brink of modern day society as far as having the abilities to respond to the needs of the 21st century language learner. Well, now that we've welcomed you, and I want to remind you that we will be with you every step of the way, making sure that whether it be reading material, whether it's an assignment, whether it's just a simple question, that you feel free to address us, to ask us. It is an online program, so we won't have the same interaction as we would in a face-to-face class, but we want to make sure that you feel that there is somebody at the other end of the computer. It's not just the internet on the other side. So first of all, the name of this course is Teaching English for Language Learners, or as you'll get to know it, the TEL program. I have taken this course myself, so I know what it takes to get through it. I understand how important it is to keep sure that you have an idea of deadlines. It is a professional level course, so you will be expected to provide professional level evidence and assignments, but we'll get to those details throughout the course. More than anything, first of all, I want to welcome you to go online as soon as you have your username and information and password so that you play around with the platform. It is very user-friendly, like I had mentioned, but it is important that before you have the specifics or the deadlines and the assignments, the reading material that you'll have to go through, that you just go right into the platform, take an easy stroll, if you will, looking at all the weeks, looking at all the buttons, checking all the pieces of information that you might see helpful. You will find the course outline. You will find the specifications of the course, and you'll get an idea of what it's going to work, how it's going to work along the process of getting certified. Throughout this process, you will find that we will interact through chats, forums, written assignments, reading material, videos, and excerpts of specific reading materials that will support you as you go through our book, which is the 5th edition of the 50 Strategies. You'll find the reading material very easy to follow and very easy to comprehend. One of the main focuses that we would like to let you know is that these are not just activities that you'll have to do by yourself. I did mention that we will do chats and forums, but more importantly, I want you to know that each of you should contribute towards the knowledge that we all gain throughout this process. So not only will you go as an individual, but you'll be able to collaborate and you'll be able to gain knowledge and different perspectives from all the other professionals that will be alongside as you are going through this certification process. The skills required. What we think is important and what we have seen from participants as they gain their certification successfully is that since it is an autodidactic class, we want to make sure that you're well aware of the fact that you'll need to organize your time efficiently. There is a weekly deadline for submission of assignments, so you'll have to mark that on your calendar. You'll have to be able to utilize professional language and contribute accordingly to what we're reading or what we're discussing. Of course, it's always important that when we're interacting as a group in chats or forums, that we are able to communicate effectively, that we use criticism that is productive, and of course, we always want to make sure that we follow netiquette. And as you know, it just means being courteous. We want to make sure that we can disagree, but we have to do it in a professional manner. And of course, I'm sure that won't be an issue for this group. Of course, you'll have to be very self-motivated as it is like I had mentioned, a professional level course. We won't be behind you reminding you of when the assignments are due. They are all very, very, very delineated on the platform. There won't be any doubts of when they're due. The times and the specific dates are listed on there, but you will have to make a mental note or write it down on a calendar so you don't forget. There are a couple of opportunities to submit late work. There are deductions for late work, and I believe at some point we would no longer be able to accept your work, which would then tally off from your final grade and your points accumulated throughout the course. So just to keep an eye on that. A couple of my notes here. We do want to make sure that we understand that it is a university standard. It is a San Diego State University, as is most university standards, that we do not accept any documents, assignments, or contributions that have plagiarism. It's not something that we are able to accept. If we do detect it, I would have to regretfully let you know and inform you that we would have to remove that assignment. We will not be able to accept it. So please, of course, by all means, feel free to utilize sources online. Just make sure that you're citing them appropriately. And again, you will find this information on how to cite appropriately on the web page on the platform. So you won't have to worry about that. Another thing that's important is that we understand that it is not a long process, but it is not a 1 month process. So more than anything, my job as a coordinator is to make sure that everybody is on board, that we're moving forward at the adequate pace, that everybody feels like there's a support system in place. I don't want to see anybody fall behind or discouraged. That will be one of my main focus points. I want to make sure that everybody finishes accordingly, successfully, and of course on time. Of course, as an instructor, I will be able to be with that group, specifically making sure that we are all moving alongside at the correct pace. Again, the main things to emphasize here are that these strategies that we will be learning through our book, through the videos, through the chats, through previous knowledge and new knowledge gained, they are all going to be tools that will help you in the classroom. This is not information that you'll just be able to take in and then not really know what to do with it. Part of what we will be doing through this process is allowing you to create a digital portfolio, as well as digital portfolio in the form of videos, in the form of prezzies, presentations, things like that, that you'll be able to keep throughout the process and that will serve you in the classroom once you're certified. So it's not material, it's not knowledge gained that will just only serve you throughout this certification process. Our intention is to send you home with as many tools as possible so that you can have more successful moments in the classroom and grow as an individual and grow as a professional. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for deciding to come on board to take this monumental step that will be very important in your professional growth. And we welcome each of you, and I hope to speak to each of you individually soon. Thank you very much, and we congratulate you again.